video is sponsored by me, Shelby Frick, with Fairy Tale Concierge. We are working hard for you to save you time, headaches, and money. I can create a package for any Disney vacation that you would like to plan. Family trips, adult-only trips, business outings. If you have young children, if you have older children, you name it, I can plan it and make it magical for you. I am a Disney expert. I know all about the resorts, the dining plans, the My Disney Experience, dining reservations, Fastpasses, the parks, characters, the cruise ships, the staterooms, and itineraries, and so much more. My service is free of charge when you book with me. What does this mean? Well, my services include dining reservations, Fastpass reservations, itineraries. I personalize itineraries for your vacation to save you time that you are not wasting in line. That way you can enjoy the parks and your vacation. I will continuously monitor for discounts. I have advice. I can do recommendations. I am here to answer all of your questions, and I will wait on hold for you with Disney. If you've ever done it, you know it can be a daunting process, but I am here to do it for you. I am committed to providing you a magical vacation that will help you create a memory that will last a lifetime.
Hi everybody, it is Shelby, a WW Lovin' Mama, and this week's video is a know before you go about the value resorts. It's going to be just a brief overview of each resort so that you are informed when you are ready to book your Walt Disney World vacation.
First up for the value resorts is All Star Sports. Now, All Star Sports is currently closed and has not reopened, but hopefully within the future it will reopen again. It will reopen again. It's just a matter of time. All-Star Sports sections are football, basketball, surfing, baseball, and tennis. So there are standard rooms and preferred rooms at All-Star Sports. The rooms are all 260 square feet. There are two pools, the Surfboard Bay, which has a kiddie pool, and then the Grand Slam pool, which is over in the baseball section, which is a little bit quieter because it's not as busy. It's not the main pool. For dining, there is the end zone, which is the food court, and then the Grandstand Spirits pool bar, which is off of the Surfboard Bay pool, the main pool. For entertainment, there's the playground, there's a jogging trail, they do Movie Under the Stars, there is an arcade. The main building is called Stadium Hall, and that is where Magical Express will drop you off. That is where you check in. Right outside Stadium Hall is where you pick up your parks transportation, which is the bus. So the bus goes to all 4 theme parks, as well as the water parks and Disney Springs. And the store in the main building is called Sport Goofy. And that is like a little souvenir shop along with some odds and ends toiletries and some food and wine and beer and stuff like that. All-Star Music. All-Star Music is also currently closed. The sections for All-Star Music are country, Broadway, jazz, rock, and calypso. The rooms are standard, preferred, and then family suites. The standard and preferred are 260 square feet. The family suites are 520 square feet. Those are in the jazz and calypso section, and they have a small kitchenette in them. The pools, the Calypso kiddie pool, that is the main pool, has a kiddie pool, it's not a whole kiddie pool. And then there is a piano pool, which is the quieter pool. For dining, there is the intermission food court and the Singing Spirits pool bar, which is off of the Calypso pool. Entertainment is the exact same as sports. There's a playground, jogging trail, Movie Under the Stars, arcade. The main building is called Melody Hall, and within Melody Hall is Maestro's Mickey's, which is the shop. And then the parks transportation for all the parks at Disney Springs is the bus. All-Star Movies. All-Star Movies, they have pushed back the opening of All-Star Movies to March 22nd, 2021, but it is opening. So All-Star Movies, the sections are 101 Dalmatians, Fantasia, Toy Story, Love Bug, Mighty Ducks. The rooms are standard and preferred, and they are both 260 square feet. Movies has been completely refurbished. Sports and music have not yet. So the room looks exactly like Pop Century's room, with the hardwood floors and the pull-down bed, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The pools at All Star Movies are the Fantasia pool, which has a kiddie pool, and then the Duck Pond, which is in the Mighty Duck section, which is a little bit quieter. The main building is called Cinema Hall, and that is where you check in. Metro Express drops you off. And within Cinema Hall is Donald's Double Feature, which is the shop, and World Premiere, which is the food court for All-Star Movies. Right off of the Fantasia pool is Silver Screen Spirits Pool Bar. Entertainment, same as the other two All-Star resorts. Playground, jogging trail, Movie and the Stars Arcade. And the park's transportation is the bus as well for all of those. Pop Century. Now, Pop Century is considered to be a value resort. The price point for Pop Century is more than the All-Stars. So keep that in mind. It is closer to a moderate resort sometimes, depending on the time of year. But it is considered to be a value. And I will tell you why it's upscale here in a second. The sections for Pop Century are 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. The rooms are standard and preferred. They are 260 square feet. The pools are the Hippy Dippy, which has a kiddie pool. It is being refurbished currently, shut down February 15th, and is supposed to open in early March of this year, 2021. There is also a bowling pool, which is in the 50s section, and a computer-themed pool, which is in the 90s section. The main building is called Classic Hall. That's where you check in. Magic Express picks you up. Within Classic Hall, you have shopping, everything pop. And dining is also called Everything Pop, and that is the food court. Petals Pool Bar is right off of the Hippy Dippy pool. Now, this is why Pop Century is a major sell, because for Pop Century Parks Transportation, you take the bus to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, but you take the Skyliner to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. You can take a bus to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. That is still available, but the Skyliner is way more efficient, way more fast. Unless you're terrified of heights, then hop on the bus. But that is why it's a higher price point than the All-Stars. Art of Animation, our final value resort, has 4 sections, but 2 room sections. So the sections are Little Mermaid, Lion King, Cars, and Finding Nemo. Now, the Little Mermaid rooms are 260 square feet, and they are the regular rooms, and they are rarely discounted. You should know that. It's fine. You love Little Mermaid. You have a little princess in your life. Perfect. Just so you know, they rarely see a discount. Suites are Lion King and Cars and Finding Nemo. They are 565 square feet. They have a kitchenette, 2 full baths. Finding Nemo is the preferred section, just so you know. Lion King and Cars suites are always lower in price than the Finding Nemo suites. The pools, you have the Big Blue Pool, which is refurbished in early 2021. That is in the Finding Nemo section. That is a great pool, actually, because they play music underwater, and you can hear characters from Finding Nemo underwater. It's really cool, but like I said, it's being refurbished in early 2021. No end date for that one. The Cozy Cone Pool in the Cars section, and then Flippin' Fins in the Little Mermaid section. The main building is called Animation Hall, and in Animation Hall, where you check in, you have the shop, ink and paint, which is souvenirs and toiletries, and you can pick up odds and ends with food. Dining is Landscape of Flavors, that is the food court, and then the drop-off pool bar, which is right beside the Big Blue Pool. For parks transportation, for Art of Animation, the bus to Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and the Skyliner to Epcot. I'm sorry, wait. Parks transportation, the bus from Magic Kingdom to Animal Kingdom. Rewind on that one. Okay, and then the Skyliner is Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And Art of Animation and Pop Century share hub. They share a stop. It's not a hub. So Art of Animation and Pop Century share a Skyliner stop. So keep that in mind. Skyliner goes fast, so it won't be a problem, but that is a perk to Art of Animation.
So with all that information about the value resorts, do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite that you like to stay at? I would love to hear from you. Please comment down below, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.